Warrior here, and today I'm going to talk about my UFC 200 predictions. UFC 200 is probably the most stacked fight card in UFC history, so it's going to be a great event. Okay, so first off, Jon Jones versus Cormier 2. Honestly, I think Jon Jones is going to beat Cormier because he's in my opinion, a better fighter. I know he's been gone for a while, and then his recent fight was a decision win, but still, he is a dominant fighter, and now he's coming back and he's going to take his title back. Brock Lesnar versus Mark Hunt. Honestly, Mark Hunt has more experience, of course, that heavy hitting. But I think Brock Lesnar is going to find a way to pull off the win in his comeback fight, and just because Brock Lesnar, he's an amazing athlete, but Mark Hunt is definitely going to be a hard fight. But I think Brock Lesnar is going to win. Miesha Tate versus Amanda Nunes. Miesha Tate is usually an underrated fighter. But I think she's going to retain the title. I think she's going to keep the title and go on, leave as the champion. Jose Aldo versus Frankie Edgar. Jose Aldo lost to McGregor, and I think that took a toll on him. And I think he is going to be beat by Frankie Edgar. I think Frankie Edgar is going to win. I think Frankie Edgar is definitely going to beat Jose Aldo. Cain Velasquez versus Travis Brown. Now this is going to be a great fight. Because Cain Velasquez, he is a great fighter, good wrestler, and Travis Brown, really tall, big, stocky dude. But he has some hit power, dude. Honestly, I want Travis Brown to win. I'm going for Travis Brown in that fight because I'd like to see Travis Brown win, possibly get a championship fight later on because of the win. Cat Zingano versus Juliana Pena. I don't really know about this one, but I know Cat Zingano is a great fighter. I don't know about Juliana, so I'm just going to go with Cat Zingano winning this fight. Johnny Hendricks versus Kelvin Gastelum. Johnny Hendricks. I'm going for Johnny Hendricks all the way. I like Johnny Hendricks. He's a good fighter. So I think Johnny Hendricks is going to win. Definitely, I think he's going to win. TJ Dillashaw versus Rafael Asuncio. Here's the deal. TJ Dillashaw shouldn't have lost a championship. That fight was controversial. He should have won. That's bullcrap. He should have won that fight. The other guy was barely even throwing punches. He was just dancing around. Dillashaw should have won the fight. He should still be champion. So I'm going for Dillashaw. Dillashaw is going to win this fight. Sage Northcutt versus Enrique Martin. Sage Northcutt is a good fighter. So yeah, I think he's going to pull off the victory. Diego Sanchez is going to beat Joe Lawson. And Diego Santos versus Gerard Mousasi. I think Diego Santos is going to win this fight. Santos is going to win this fight because, honestly, 13-3 versus 38-6-2. 13-3 is a great record. So I think he's going to pull off the victory. And then finally, Jim Miller versus Takanario Gomi. I don't know what his name is, but 25-8, Jim Miller versus 35-11. I think Jim Miller is going to pull off the victory in this fight. Not only because his record is better. Has less wins, of course, but his record, he hasn't lost as many fights. But I think he's just going to pull off the victory because he's a good fighter. So those are my predictions for UFC 200, and this has been the Wild Warrior, and I'm signing out.